All right, hello everybody. Um, Making sure people can hear me and stuff like that. Granted, we just started this live stream. We did start really early, like 15 minutes early. So there is that.
Where do you want to go on YouTube?
Well, it should be showing up right now, and I'm just gonna go ahead and check that we're good. Um, because we don't actually have any moderators except for I guess you. Um, Let me see here.
Where do you want to go? Well, it should be
Okay.
showing up right now. And
All
I'm
right.
just gonna
Awesome.
go
We are live
good
and things are looking awesome.
as we don't have any
All right.
moderators except for
Oh,
us.
can you kill the phone volume, like your phone volume, because it's like really loud and stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. Okay, hello guys. This is the official Potts' Work live stream. So essentially what we're going to do is we're going to watch some videos and we're going to go and like and comment on them. And the main reason why we're doing this is because I believe that this is a type of intactivism that gets ignored. And whenever you do like and comment, it pushes out to the algorithm. So, not every hero wears capes. Not every intactivist has to be out in the front line, with a banner or bloodstained men pants. You can easily go and watch videos like the one behind me. And hopefully we show you some new people that you haven't seen before. And I'm also pretty sure that Scott hasn't seen some of these people as well. And we're just going to go through like TikTok, Facebook, stuff like that. And we're going to go ahead and give our opinions and comment. And yeah, and hopefully we can go and spread intactivism not only through liking and commenting, but also through going and showing you guys through our live stream. So you guys can go and be like, oh, I like that guy. I want to follow him. So, yes. But before I begin, Scott, do you have anything?
No, let's get started.
Okay, awesome. So we're gonna start with this video. Have you ever heard of this person called calling that BS? Have you heard of him before, Scott, or no?
No,
Okay, so he's pretty cool,
I'm going.
but I'll let you listen to him here.
I want to get hate for this, but I don't really care. The only time male circumcision is ever initially brought up is when people are saying male circumcision is okay, male circumcision is nothing like this, male circumcision is justified or nowhere near as bad as this. Right? And then you'll get people in the comments saying that, well, they're actually pretty analogous. At least analogous for the most part. Infibulation is absolutely much worse. There's no argument about that. But more than 90% of FGM is not infibulation. And if you're using infibulation as your baseline, then you're also saying more than 90% of FGM isn't comparable to FGM, and that's literally moronic. You know that infibulation is wrong for more reasons than just the extent of the damage. Almost everyone agrees that type 4 pricking should not be allowed, despite that being the least harmful of all genital cutting. And it should be illegal. People should be against it. Anyway, this video is mainly just to ask people, why do you think there is a meaningful differentiating factor between the two? Between mutilating a boy's sexual organ against their will and mutilating a girl's sexual organ against their will. If you're going to say anything along the lines of, they're done at different ages, they're done in different conditions, they're done for different reasons, I want to point out, every FGM culture also mutilates their boy. And almost every one of those, they're done in the exact same conditions. They're done at the exact same time. Mainly done for the same reasons. Religion, tradition, culture, perceived hygiene or medical benefits. If you look at Malaysia, where they mutilate.
Okay, so I'm not gonna listen to all of that, obviously. But Scott, what did you think of this? Like just the minute and a half that was played.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Um, yeah, I liked it. I think it was had good points in there for sure. I'm gonna speed these videos up too, by the way, because the point of this is also because I don't watch the whole videos. I'm just kind of like liking it and commenting. So we're gonna speed this up. I just kind of want to show you guys this person, and this is kind of like my home feed.
I have a lot of thoughts on this video, so we're gonna have to talk about it.
I don't know what that is.
I'm not mining goalposts. He means changing. Just for clarification, this debate is in regards to whether child circumcision should be legal or illegal. I think it should be illegal because I think it's wrong to carve parts off of a little boy or girl's sexual organ against their will. It should be a decision they have as an adult and when they can make it themselves. This person thinks it should be the parent's decision to carve off useful erogenous parts of the child's sexual organ, and his only reasoning given so far is if the parent thinks it's best.
Yeah, we're gonna be blowing through these.
I usually don't make videos like this. My ministry is not an exposure ministry.
I'm going to stop you right there. You don't want to go tissue for tissue in this argument. There are some forms of female circumcision that remove the clitoris. And then there's the most common form, which was recommended by the American Academy of Pediatrics when all this went down in the 90s and was booed out of existence to just nick the clitoral hood. That was a recommendation by the same organization that recommends male circumcision. Now, let's go tissue for tissue. 4 anatomical parts of the penis are removed during circumcision. The inner foreskin with its unique functions, the outer foreskin with its own set of unique functions, the ridged band with its set of functions and sensitivity, and the male clitoris, the frenulum, with its sensitivity, gone. Collectively, we're talking between 20...
Yeah, so I feel like intactivism on TikTok is actually really good. I think it's much better on TikTok than YouTube, personally.
Oh, let us keep going.
Oh, you want me to keep going? Okay, I was gonna comment and move on.
20 and 70,000 fine touch Meissner corpuscle nerve endings, gone. Upwards of 50% of the skin that composes the whole of the penile anatomy, gone. 50%. In an adult male, the amount of foreskin that is removed during a circumcision is the size of the phone I'm recording this on. Do you want to go tissue for tissue on this? Or do you want to admit that boys are getting it much worse than girls? And if you still struggle to understand what equal protection under the law means, then fuck it. Let's just bring back female circumcision and y'all can figure it out for your damn selves. I'm going to stop you right there. You don't want to go tissue for tissue in this argument. There are some forms of female circumcision that remove the clitoris.
Yeah.
And then there's the most common form.
Huh?
That was the end.
Oh, okay.
Do you want me to go to videos on the computer?
You can. I don't know if we're getting any comments either. Oh, wow. We got some comments, actually, from Yo Mama. Thanks, I appreciate it. I'm glad that I am cute to you. Why thank you. But yeah.
Yo Mama's attracted to you?
Yeah, Yo Mama likes me. Or maybe, oh no, she's a bot. But it's okay, cause Scott, you are pots, so maybe she's talking about you. I have never seen the foreskin husbands ever. Like I don't know what that even is, but you know what? I'll be like, I don't know. Good video. Haven't seen you guys before. There you go. Oh, also, guys, yeah, if you are here, just feel free to leave a comment down here. But that's not.
You're just mad because you're on.
Okay, here we go. You know what? Megan Ramey also makes really good videos, and she like comments constantly, and I love that. Really holding it down. I honestly feel like if you do have any kind of platform, like any intactivist group, like you should be doing this. You should be going through people's stuff, commenting and liking and other people's things, you know?
That's something I often hear in response to people advocating against forced genital mutilation of little boys. And I don't really understand it because it doesn't make much sense, because the people who have their whole dick, they've chosen to keep their whole dick. They've made the decision, hey, I don't want to cut useful erogenous parts off my dick. I don't want to cause damage to my dick. right?
Right.
But on the flip side, almost everyone who's circumcised had it forced on them against their will. Almost.
You know, it kind of sounds like he's saying deck when he doesn't say deck, but it definitely sounds like he's saying that because his accent.
I'm still me, don't get
Crazy.
You go and celebrate the 4th of
actually,
July.
wait.
the name is Mamdani.
This is who is it? Tora, not Tora. We just interviewed her. Scott, what's her name?
I can't tell.
Caswell. It's Caswell.
Oh, Tori.
Yeah, Tori Caswell. Yes.
Tori Gray now.
Yes.
Was that an anti-activism video there?
No, she has some anti-activist videos, but she's been pretty political, like very political recently. You have to like scroll like really, really, really far down. See, she has some of this stuff here. Why can't I like this? That's so odd. What is this on? I can't like it.
Are you on TikTok?
I'm on TikTok. I can't like it. I can't. Oh, there it is. It's the heart there. Okay. Awesome. But yeah, I'm just adding to this. I think it's really easy to add comments and stuff. Another one just to. So yeah, I mean, doesn't she protest with the bloodstained men at times? Tori Gray. Okay, is it Caswell or is it Gray? Because this says Tori Gray right here. Does she go back to her
yeah,
name?
she got divorced, and yeah, she has bloodstained men on tour with them.
Oh yeah. Glad someone is speaking out. Yeah. So I mean, there's also like Tori Gray or Open Sky student midwife. But like I said, she's really kind of not doing too much of the speaking. I mean, she's still speaking out against circumcision. Circumcision bad, but she has a lot of political stuff, a lot of left-winged stuff, which is cool, I guess, if you want to do that, whatever. Potts just kind of sticks around to just circumcision bad and how to help activism type stuff. We're not political.
I'd like her to come back and talk to us again.
Oh yeah, I mean,
wasn't
she supposed to do a follow-up video with you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If she chooses to.
Yeah. Hopefully she does. She hopefully does. Oh, also the reason why I'm turned this way is because I have two monitors and the monitor is like over here, so it's really hard for me to like talk to you guys. What?
All right.
Oh, okay.
I can hear you.
All right. That's good. Give me a second. Oh, that's why. That's a problem. I got confused. Well, right there. So anyways. Let's see here. Going back to just normal activity. No. Explore following friends. Let's try this. Oh, this is John Atkinson.
Chinese used to put these onto little girls and keep them there.
Okay, why is it so quiet?
Keep their feet small. It was a culturally accepted norm. Culturally, societally accepted norm. I know what other things are societally normal.
That is. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think we can top those?
That's crazy.
Okay, a little bit.
Many Chinese.
Yeah, like it's really quiet. Actually, let's see what else John Atkinson has, because John Atkinson typically does good stuff. I don't know why that was so quiet.
So I'm losing track of all the men that are on TikTok that
he is quiet as crap.
Circumcised or previously amputated. Please, I'm going to tag as many as I can think of on this video. But if I miss you, please add your name or say something in the comments. Thanks a lot. So I'm losing track.
Did you hear what he said in that? He was losing track of something, and he's like, add something in the comment.
Yeah, I couldn't hear.
All the men that are on TikTok that complain about being circumcised or previously amputated. Please, I'm going to tag as many as I can think of on this video. But if I miss you, please add your name or say something in the comments. Thanks a lot.
Okay, I don't know what to. I'll say something in the comments, but I'm just. It wasn't a great video, but okay, I'll be like volume a little low. Okay, maybe he just makes his video.
Circumcision harm in less than 2 minutes. Loss of erogenous tissue.
He loves the crochet.
Crane
anatomy.
or bend during erections.
Yeah, it serves as it's a pretty useful prop. It's good enough to demonstrate.
Yeah.
Tight erections due to lack of turtle's neck.
Yeah.
Why do you
No
use AI with
built-in
this?
lubrication. Loss of frenulum.
That's an awesome. How do you spell crochet?
Scrotal webbing,
Is it like
causing
this?
tight scrotum and hairy shaft.
Is that how you spell crochet?
Where? I'm looking for it on the screen.
It's right here.
I don't know.
No
it's not
rolling
here.
mechanism.
Okay.
You need me to look the word up?
No, it's fine.
Psychological trauma when you learn about the losses.
Okay.
Foreskin is a normal functioning body part of the male, the female, and most mammals' anatomy.
Is this from Little Images? Because this says Austin Mercury. Is this from Little Images, actually?
Research the 16 functions of foreskin
I don't know.
and become
Yeah.
educated
I don't know if he
today.
worked for Little
It's simple
Images.
as 1, 2, 3. Foreskin.
Okay. Where is Little Images nowadays? Boom. Okay, cool. That's an easy like and go. But yeah. Oh, do you have any? Okay, no, no fan people talking to us yet, which is fine. What is this? Oh, this is just showing the sites that so many people care. A lot of people care about their forced amputation. Yep. Okay, cool. Liked it. Moving on. Oh, there he is, a purple one and like a multicolored one.
He does.
Which half?
I haven't watched
This
his
half out
videos.
here?
You have seen these
Or-
before?
No,
Half that's in here.
Oh,
never,
really?
Never seen any. No.
Which half? This half out here? Or the half that's in here?
What would you comment for that? Like, what would you say?
Well done.
Well done. Okay.
Good visual. Good prop.
A good visual. Okay.
Yeah, the prop worked.
Good visual. Very thought provoking. There we go. All right, now we're gonna move on from David Atkinson here. You know, I will say I'm glad that we're getting a lot of like actual circumcision bad and not like pro circumcision stuff. This is a stitch here. Let's see.
Oh my god, you guys, I had no idea about this. Seriously?
That's fuzzy.
So for some reason I had the mentality that the doctor would come in the room and just gave you the option like, hey, do you want to do it or do you not want to do it? And it was totally up to the parents. But I guess not. I guess they charge you extra. I guess a lot of these health plans do not cover this.
Okay, so it's just a girl complaining about it, I guess. Actually, should I like that? I don't know if I even want that to get out. Wait.
Okay. I would say
I say that
it's
more
good if
women
most
should
of
not
the
be having. I
videos
get it. I
finding
get
are
that
not
for
based
sure.
on this
You can afford to have a
because
kid before you even.
What?
Gonna be persuasive, you know. The majority of what people see is what they're gonna really go with.
Say that one more time. What?
Yeah, it's good if the majority of the videos are anti-circumcision because the majority of what people are seeing is what they're going to believe and go with.
Yeah, well, this one kind of seemed like pro cutting material, to be honest. Like she's complaining that it's not covered, so I don't know if I should like that.
I didn't seem like it either. It just is.
I'm not liking that.
Because she said parents had the choice, and then she's saying they charge them. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, this also seems like this is gonna be a pro cutting video.
You be at the pool or something like that, and somebody pants you.
I might get something from my shirt here. I don't know all about me, but I'm a dad of 2 sons, and here's a picture of them when they were young. They're adults now, and we left them intact.
Okay, that is kind of slow. That is very slow. I'm just gonna like it.
Thought I was ready to be back. I thought I was stronger than this, but obviously I'm not. I want to go home. Thought I was ready to be back.
See, I don't understand videos like that. I mean, it kind of, you know, like, I think this is like poking fun at the baby wanting to go back home. And like, I don't understand why this is even up on here. Like, no, that's, I don't know, it's just annoying when they do this.
I sleep with men for money. I've literally seen thousands, and I definitely have a preference for cut or uncut, which has interestingly changed over my time in this industry. I used to be incredibly against cutting without a medical reason. I honestly thought it was mutilation and just unneeded suffering for a baby, because it's usually when it's done, you know, it increases risk of things like infection when the procedure is being done, obviously not after it's healed, but it can also lose some sensitivity, and it's just so unnecessary. Like, what is wrong with how your baby was born? If they did this to women, we would be marching in the streets. That was until I started this job. So many men have a condition called pismosis. Yes, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. It's where you cannot pull the skin back all the way. Some have it only slightly and can still...
See, and this was like a pro cutting one too.
...get in there with a Q-tip. Some have it so much that there is no way you can get other fluids getting trapped in there and drying, and don't. So many men don't even know it's a condition. They realize that it's awkward, uncomfortable, and expensive.
Okay, so like when you're watching this, do you even read what's going up on here at all, or do you just listen to what she's saying?
I will.
Well, no. So like, I mean, you just listen to what you weren't even like reading up here, because I mean, no one's gonna do that. People are just gonna listen to what she's saying. No one's gonna read these captions, especially when this is like taken up right here. You know what I mean? So like, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, even though you're typing your comments essentially on this video, doesn't make sense to me why they did that.
To get it fixed, but like, if you cannot clean it, it needs to be fixed. And I've seen so many men think it's totally reasonable for me to it raw when they've never cleaned down there in like 10 years. So if I had a kid, I probably would go cut. I sleep with men.
Yeah, so like, why post this? Like, this, it gives reasons to circumcise, not to. It's annoying.
The purpose of keeping foreign
let's
objects
not
out of
spread
the
that one. That's not good.
as eyelids do the eyes. Talk about the labia here.
Okay, that's obviously circumcision bad. Good stuff.
That only take Medicaid. They specialize in appealing to patients who qualify for Medicaid, getting them in, and doing as many procedures as possible to get in on those Medicaid benefits. And once again, if we're talking rational corporate behavior and incentives, these offices will often target lower income or disabled or elderly patients who are less likely to.
Okay, cool. All right, moving on.
I am the daughter of a doctor who circumcises.
You know, this actually, I'm 85% sure came from Intact America. Like, Bloodstained Men, they repost this all over the place. I think they have it pinned on their X too, but I'm like 85% sure this whole interview came from Intact America.
Infants. She's an OBGYN. My mom took me with her one day to
Let me see. Man, Brother K is blowing up again. He has millions of oh, he pinned all these, that's why.
My son is 19 years old, and I did not circumcise him because...
That's getting... Is that loud to you? Is that loud?
No.
Oh, isn't loud? Okay.
What was the last video?
Oh, it was taken from an interview with Intact America, essentially. You haven't seen that yet?
No, I haven't watched it.
Oh, okay.
Same thing they're doing to women in Africa.
Did doctors try to talk you into doing it?
Yes.
Wow. Do you remember anything specific?
Even my mother tried to talk me.
Your mother tried to talk you into it. Do you have brothers?
No.
No brothers.
All girls.
So but your mother still tried to talk you into it.
Everybody in my family tried to talk me into it, and I was not mutilating my child like that.
And how old is he now?
He's 19.
And he's fine.
Oh gosh, yeah, he's fine. He's married. My son is 19 years old, and I did not circumcise him.
I am the daughter.
Oh, we actually have some comments actually. One.
Yeah, that one.
One that makes fun of people's views less so. It's really important for Intact. And this is John Davidson. Hey, what's up, CLR? Yep. I guess
the video you passed over.
What's up?
That video you passed over. I don't know what she was going to say.
I am the daughter of a doctor who circumcises infants. She's an OBGYN. My mom took me with her one day to watch a circumcision. The nurse brought the baby in and he was sound asleep. My mom tied his arms and legs down. He slept through all of that. She covered every part of him except his face and his little... She used some instrument telling me she's just gonna insert this underneath the foreskin. That's when the baby screamed. He couldn't have possibly screamed any worse. My mom was hunched over him, doing what she was doing while he was just screaming in agony. My mom seemed completely unfazed by this. Then the baby just stopped. He just completely, instantly stopped screaming. His eyes were already shut, his mouth was wide open, his face was all red. I remember being kind of just bombarded with this thought, something is wrong with my mom. I am the daughter.
Yeah, so that's crazy you haven't seen that one yet, but yeah.
I believe she's expressing that she saw terror and shock in this baby. She saw how horrible it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'd like to talk to her, interview her. If you can get a name.
I don't know who she even is. I mean, if anybody knows this girl's name, for sure, yeah, definitely let us know. I didn't even think about that, to be honest. Yeah, I was just like, oh yeah, this is kind of like an older video. This is like from like 5 years ago. Yeah, but hey, if someone wants to go and get her, get an interview with her, that'd be super awesome.
I would ask, as your mom is doing this, see what you're seeing. Is that what? I believe that's what she's really telling us in this video.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Oh, but John Davidson says, I guess it's helpful to hear the views we need to change for practice, but the views don't. Oh, but the people don't want to feel dumb because people mock their views. It's a tough balance. Do you have anything to say to that? So in the comment section of the YouTube video that we have.
The views, if you just
so it says, I guess it's helpful to hear the views we need to change for practice, but the people don't want to feel dumb because people mock their views. It's a tough balance.
Does that mean if you say something is wrong, something's happening, people they'll be mocked for calling it out, so they don't speak up?
I guess, John, if you could elaborate on that, that would be kind of awesome.
He may not really be saying that. I know that happens at times, and I do know that it keeps people silent.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
that's why I interpret his comment that way.
well, I kind of interpret it like he's talking about like the intactivists, like, hey, like these are the intactivist views that we need to change, but the people don't want to feel dumb because people mock their views. So, I mean, maybe it's like, I don't know. It could be taken both ways.
People would agree with intactivists, but they're worried that most people would approve of circumcision, so they'll mock them for speaking against it. So then they just don't speak up.
No, I think it was I don't know. He says, "Hey guys, yeah, I know people feel nervous." Okay. Yeah, that is a human thing to feel nervous for sure. I was nervous for this live stream, to be honest. I was like trying to go and get this all prepped and stuff. Oh yeah, and John Davidson said both ways. Yeah, I think it applies to both people who who are pro circumcision, then they change to be, intactivists, and then also for intactivists who are like, oh, we need to be like very we need to just flood the internet with just circumcision content, not necessarily anti-circumcision content, just any circumcision content, and we just need to flood the internet with that, and they, I don't know, I think that's wrong. I don't think that's what's good. It's not going to help anything. But
it's not the best way to do it. It's really not. It seems to take just the bombardment approach thing. You just bombard the people and they'll see it here. But no, I don't think this can. So we need to be more. Let's see, strategic.
Yeah. Some of these videos we're not going to watch all the way. We're just going to like it and comment.
Many still don't know that circumcision is a controversial issue in the United States, that informed, enlightened people oppose it, and really only the most gullible parents are still falling for it.
I'm intact, and my son, our son, is also intact as well. So I feel very passionate about it. I would like to end circumcision.
Yeah, don't be gullible. That was kind of, yeah, but I don't know. What should I say? Great video, perfect. This is not getting a lot of likes at all. What's up?
Those are just some people that brother came at that got on camera. Is that what happened there?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, this video is by James Lowen. So James Lowen, he does a lot of this stuff.
James channel. Okay, well,
this was released 32 minutes ago. Dear God! But what's up?
It's that it's evidence that people in America are learning the truth. A question I would ask people if I was out there is, what made it catch on and become so common in America? Was it health scares?
Yeah, I mean, it's probably like religious, like too. It was probably more religious, and then it became more medical as things, went on.
Do you think other current events now are going to affect it? Maybe foreign relations with Israel. We think there's going to have any kind of
I don't know. Yeah,
on there.
I have no idea. Nope. I have no idea.
I mean,
does that you think
it's going to become controversial?
Well, it's already controversial. It's controversial in
more
Israel. Yeah, because even in Israel, people are standing up against the practice. I mean, it's not a lot, but I mean, even 5% is a lot. If 5% in Israel stop circumcising, that's we're going in the right direction. You know what I mean? So
hopefully the domino effect. I'll tell you, when I was with the Bay Area activists, we was at the Pride that's going on this month. Years ago, in San Francisco, an Israeli man walked up to us while we were holding our signs. He saw what we were doing, and he asked, without any aggression or anything. He was genuinely interested, and he was polite and respectful. And we explained to him the harms and all, and saying, hey, he's from Israel and he's Jewish, so of course he's cut. And he said, well, okay, I can understand, I don't have a problem with the culture. Okay, fine, but if you guys don't want that done here, okay, I can respect that. And then he walked off. Well, he talked about why he was there for his own reasons. Celebration, it's for activism. That's what he said. So it proves that there's someone from Israel that respects our cause, even if they don't completely agree with it.
Oh yeah, I think like I said, I'm pretty sure we have Israeli intactivists actually on the POTS Discord. I forget his name because we have like so many people on Discord, but yeah, there's quite a few of people that are very vocal that are against circumcision in Israel that talk out about it. So it's, and I mean, I don't know. I feel like also intactivists pride themselves in like, oh yeah, we got Israelis to talk out against circumcision. Like somehow that's like a prized thing. Like their opinions mean more than other people's opinions. I don't know why that is. Like,
oh, because that would be one of the most difficult people to get to agree with our cause.
I mean, I guess, but I mean, I just think it just like elevates them as like a whole people to be like, oh, their opinion's more important because their religion kind of commands them to circumcise. It's like, okay, but nobody's like, oh, Saudi Arabia, their cutting rates are going down. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, why does no one talk about Saudi Arabia?
Yeah, that's why I asked, because it was the more global, bigger picture of where the power is. Who has it? Where did the influence come from? Who is influencing the medical system? Influence the majority of the American population. That's where I think so. That's why.
Kind of getting off topic a little bit, but anyways, yeah. So I watched this video here. I don't know. It's probably not even appropriate for YouTube, to be honest. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where he even found this.
Circumcision is a fetish.
Was easily the worst day of my life. I did confront the gynecologist who was doing his circumcision, and I had to tell that bitch, "You make it pretty enough, like you're gonna lick it."
Proof that.
Yeah. So, and the thing is we don't even know if
this woman's like talking about the day she got circumcised.
No, maybe talking about her own child, I think, but it could also be her boyfriend or something else. I mean, we don't know.
She said a gynecologist was doing that. Did you hear?
Yeah, that's weird too. I heard that too. And
female doctor. So
yeah.
I think it was. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know.
I have spoken to one circumcised woman once. So it's a rare thing, but yeah, so, which actually I would like to get her story because that'd probably be pretty sad and tragic, but interesting too.
Yeah.
Unfortunate, but worth hearing. Interesting enough to hear, worth hearing.
Okay. Does Nurse Tora, does she do intactivism stuff?
We're talking about Tora Spigner?
Yeah, Tora Spigner.
Oh yeah, you remember.
Yeah, like I'm trying to see. I mean, she does like a mix. She's doing a huge mix of. It says, what? Yeah, she's doing a mix of circumcision with other things.
Yeah, she talks about a lot of subjects here. You're saying?
Yeah, I mean, this is just a poster. Okay, that was odd. I could not silence that. Yeah, nope.
I've known her before. Yeah, she was cool. Yeah.
Oh wait. Okay, there you go. Yeah, sometimes you have to like weed through and get to the intactivism things to go like. And also, yeah, you don't necessarily have to watch any of this. You can just like it and keep it moving. Nothing. 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 Nothing.
Yeah, she started the group. Children are circumcised because they can't say no.
Oh, did she?
Babies are on Facebook. Yeah, babies. That's her. Yeah.
Okay. When your condition will leave all wrongs be. Dang. Yo, I don't know. I mean, there is some like circumcision bad posts with her, but not a lot. I was kind of expecting a little bit more, but I mean that is a strategy though. The strategy of, using of like talking about different subjects to get other people in. I mean, I know Potts tried to do that. We were doing like finances and stuff like that to go draw other people in, but that made people upset. So like, totally get it. It was so interesting. I wonder if people give like Nurse Torah any issues. Like, hey, why don't you just stick only to intactivism things, But yeah, I'll follow her though. Let's see here. Following.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you're thinking about circumcising your baby,
This is circumcision's bad.
Long story short, she wanted to mutilate her kid's genitals as a...
Audio.
This is in regards to
difficulties here.
What's up?
You're having some audio transmission difficulties problems.
Oh, am I? Well,
yeah, you're breaking up. Your voice is breaking.
Oh, am I breaking up?
Yeah.
Really? Interesting. Because I mean,
well, not right now.
Okay,
because
I checked it, and it's like it seems okay. Well, sometimes when this plays and like the desktop audio like plays and you guys hear it, it has to go through like two systems, so my voice can like break up, if that makes sense. Because it is two screens, and one is coming from one screen into my computer, and then there's the mic that's coming into the same computer. So it's a lot on it. But thank you for that. Oh, yes.
I guess I can't do anything for it.
Yeah, I really can't like fix that per se. But what I can do is here we go. Give me a second here. I can go on Facebook and we won't have any issues if we do that. We'll share this tab instead. Okay, great. Good stuff. Okay. So, oh, we're getting a whole lot of comments. Hold up before we even start moving here. CLR says, I think it's primarily about making money. We know that when funding and profitability is removed, the practice dies. 99% sure talking about circumcision here. Yeah, that's I think that is true. I think it's all about money at this point when it comes to circumcision.
Well, if everyone understood that, a lot of people would not do it. Maybe that's the first thing to talk about when you talk to people. That could be enough to convince them. Tell them that they get that. That could be good in the free. It's not a harmful cause. Hospitals just do it to make money. You don't have to go too far in detail on how it's harmful if they understand. Oh, well, they're just doing it for money, and the hospital would maim a baby just to make money. That could really convince a parent. Oh, hell no, I'm not approving of this ever. I'm not doing a real simple way to win people over. To win people over.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, there's many different ways. Like sometimes you just have to go at like different angles. Sometimes if something doesn't work, try a different angle. But yeah, I think that's definitely for people, especially people who are more like prone to be like, oh, I don't trust the state or the government because they're all corrupt. Then yeah, definitely go lead with, hey, guess what? Circumcision is just a money-making thing. And they're like, oh, well, that wouldn't surprise me. You know what I mean? Like if you're talking to somebody who is more like religious or whatever, I would not lead with that because they would be like, no, you're wrong. Yeah.
They have religious reasons. They got God tells me to do this.
Exactly.
That's why the religious ones are the hardest ones to convince. But, if it's a Christian, you can just cite the places like in Galatians and other Bible passages to say, no, because as the day Solomon, he mentioned that, and I posted the verse, what it meant was that there were Jews who were converting into Christianity, so they were already circumcised because they were born into Judaism, and they wanted to convince the Christians, because the Christians were not circumcising, that you got to do it, because I guess they just couldn't be different, So Paul was saying, Jesus' friend was saying, well, don't let these guys trick you. No, you need to do that. You talk about that with a Christian, I think that would help.
Okay. CLR says that my approach is to influence parents by having funding removed. So, essentially, if that's the case, essentially, like CLR is saying that he gets the funding removed. Interesting. I think he's talking about like getting Medicaid to not fund the circumcision, so the parents have to go ahead and pay for it. I think that's what he's trying to say when he says funding removed. Right. I think that's what he means.
Yeah. And then groups working that angle for a while. Did Eric Klopper ever try that too?
Eric Klopper's doing a whole different thing. He's just trying to like ban it or like partially ban it or make it more difficult. It's kind of weird, honestly. He's trying to make it banned except for religious people. That's kind of weird, because, I mean, that's kind of discriminatory.
That's easier than going to religious people, too.
But that's, like, discriminatory. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you can only do this if you're religious. I mean, there's some rules that are like that. Like, I don't know if you know about there's, like, this cactus that peyote, like you can't smoke peyote or eat it, unless you're like a Native American, or there's like a Native American religion that you have to be a part of but I don't know how that even stands, because just having like, oh, you need to show that you're like Jewish or Muslim or Christian to be circumcised, you know what I mean? Then I'm sure anyone can just be like, yeah, I'm a Christian. Like, there's no card, you know what I mean? Unless they have to start handing out cards, then that's just going to be a whole money-making thing for the synagogues, the churches, and the mosques. You know what I mean? Like, oh, if you want to circumcise your baby, you're going to have to go ahead and pay us $30 to get your Muslim card. You know what I mean?
I mean, is that what people are going to try to do to get around it?
Well, I mean, that's what they do with peyote. With peyote, that's what they do. So, I mean, they use, like, the religious exemption, but I'm not really sure. But
is there a Klopper on the channel?
Eric Klopper? He has, Eric Klopper has a YouTube channel. I don't know if he has one on TikTok, though. We'll probably hit that up.
Look for Eric.
Yeah, we'll look for Eric. But first, Jason Lobos, he's actually really cool. Jason uses AI most for all of his stuff. This is just a shared video though. Jason does.
Avocado J.
Avocado J. Yep. We should really do an interview with Avocado J. What that name means.
I asked him, and he said he's not ready. I think I'll post a lot of stuff I don't want to talk about yet. So I've asked. But I think he will soon. And I really have no idea what the relevance of the avocados are.
Well, he started off with like being a health guru or something like that, and then he just started fixating on circumcision.
Did he give out nutrition advice? Is that what it is?
I think so. I don't know, but now he's like full blown activist now. I could be wrong. If somebody wants to go ahead and correct me on that, you're probably
maybe if he interviews with me, I can ask.
Yeah, definitely do that. Oh, CLR says, though, the religious will intervene politically even if religious exemption is claimed. It's like saying, but only in Minecraft. Yeah, that's what, Intact Global's initiative, I've kind of talked about that myself already. Scott, do you have anything to say about the Intact Global initiative? Like, how do you feel about it?
No, I don't.
Nothing?
Yeah, that's Eric's group. it was failing because he was aiming too high, right? He wasn't
Well,
working.
he's not failing yet. I mean, he just got started. I don't think he's failing. I mean, he got the money that he needed, so I don't know how you define failing.
All right. But you're saying that he was okay. Well, more power to him.
Yeah.
Okay, that's right. You didn't think he would succeed. Okay. Well, do you think that if he goes real big and just tries to outlaw it in the entire state, right from the beginning, that there's a realistic chance that he's going to succeed on that?
I'm gonna let you answer that question. Yeah, I don't know, because I've already covered this. Like, I already made videos about the whole Intact Global thing, and I don't want to like rehash the whole thing.
Well, exactly. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it would be better if he did start smaller, because then maybe he would pick up followers along the way, and then having more people on his side to push for change gets the government to agree and comply with that. They think, okay, this is what the people really want. Maybe that would work a little bit. But that does take longer. I think the United States does. It might be fair. Would not do that, but it might be the best way.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things definitely to go ahead and discuss with the like Intact Global initiative, because there's a lot of ways that it could go not very well, and it's kind of like trying to thread a needle with it going right. But I will also say that I think Eric, he went big initially. Like, he essentially took his American Love Story, Sex and Circumcision, he took that all the way to the Supreme Court, and that failed. So now he's just dealing with states, So he kind of went big already. So states is like his next big thing, and then if that doesn't work, we'll see what he does then.
Well, I hope he wins it. Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of that, Jason Labos actually commented about Eric Klopper's thing, which, once again, I do like the fact that you can use Eric Klopper's case to go and spread the news, like, hey, circumcision's so bad that they're trying to get it banned in Oregon. So at least you can use it that way. You know what I mean?
Hey, I hope Oregon does it.
Yeah, so
takes that step that shuts it down there, and I hope the rest of the country sees it.
Yeah. There's some things, like, you see with Jason, like, he's not just purely a intactivist guy. He says it's a lot of damage conditioning we are dealing with in a broken society.
I think he's talking about though the harm of circumcision. So that is activism.
This is one for sure.
Well, I guess the other one's a little bit more ambiguous to what could be many things. What do you think it applies to? And yeah, it's not just that. There's other things that would cause that too.
Yeah, this here is more like intact, like in
which I think Jason sees a bigger picture kind of mentality there of what happens when you have harmed people in a society and they're not allowed to say that they're harmed. It's discouraged for them to know, that the harm's done. It's subconscious, and most people don't know, and we don't talk about it. What does it do to the individual, and what do large quantities of individuals like that do to society? So I think that's an important thing to talk about. Hopefully that's why he posted that there.
Yeah. I mean, this is even like, I guess this is more like religious too. So I don't know. I don't know. That's so weird. Because intactivists with compassion for newborn babies like this, but this wasn't even about intactivism. So I don't know. I think sometimes people just like stuff because, oh, he's on my team, so I'm gonna like him anyways. Kind of like chill vibes meet cyberpunk industrial 80s instrumentals, steampunk, and lo-fi in a seamless sonic blend. That has nothing to do with intactivism. you know. But this does. Genitals shouldn't have scars. So there we go. That's a like. That's crazy, but he does use a lot of AI for everything. Yeah, see, this isn't Intactivist related. So there's a lot of times that Intactivists go ahead and do different things and different subjects. Yeah, I think this is a pro.
Make no mistakes in how amazing our bodies.
Yeah. The thing is, I don't know why people like repost these things. Like, yeah, this is from Bloodstained Men, right? Their TikTok. I don't know why they take it and then post it as it's like their own. I hate that. I'm not a fan of when people do that. You know?
Yes, that's right. Yes, we didn't like that.
Yeah. Now this is fine because this is like a repost, so you know this came from Tissy, I guess. But yeah, I can like that. Okay, cool. All right, but let's see who else is real popular. You know what I've noticed though? Let me see. You know what? We're actually gonna go with Intactivist with Compassion here. Here we're gonna click this. You know, so Intactivist with Compassion for Newborn Babies, I swear to goodness, is literally just Bloodstained Men #2. Like, I've noticed this. So, if you go here, and we can like some of this stuff, but it's literally all just Bloodstained Men stuff. Like, see these. Wait for it. Remember these 4 right there. Okay, then if we go to Bloodstained Men. Bloodstain. Yep, boom, perfect. Let's see. Yeah, literally. See, dude, they just literally take again. Okay, they add some more videos for sure. Let's see. No. Let's see. Dang, they have a lot of. Never mind. I don't know, but I just noticed that Intactivists with Compassion, they just like repost a lot of what the Bloodstained Men post. I don't know. How do you feel about these videos? Do you like them or no?
Awesome.
Like this video.
I mean, if they. What are we seeing here? Oh
okay.
God, yikes. Yeah, this one I hope people, if they watch, would understand the harm there. I think that one would see the kids' pain.
Well, yeah, like, do you like it though, or like, I don't know, like, I don't know. It's kind of like shocking.
I like it if it gets the message across. I like it if people say, "All right, yep, circumcision's harmful." You know, I see it here. So it depends on the effect that it has on the viewers. You know, that I see it, but and I already know. So, I don't know though what the average person who's not informed on this subject is going to think, because that's who we're trying to inform here. That's the consumer. You know, that's the person that we want to educate.
Yeah. For sure. So, I mean, yeah, so just, you know, also just for people who are new here, the main point of this is just to like stuff, and comment, just to go ahead and get this out to more people, because we don't have enough people to like and comment. And like I said before, is I do feel like if you do have a platform, like if you do YouTube or if you do Facebook or whatever, you should be going through and liking other people's stuff, for sure. Even if you say something like that, like that's a good point. It literally just
Right,
something.
just to kind of boost their algorithm.
Yeah.
Harm.
You know what? I'm curious. What's Gowdaf been up to?
Like how it works on social media.
Dude, is Gowdaf even here?
Gowdaf?
What
do they call
General autonomy. I don't know.
Legal Defense Education Fund.
You know what? Actually, nah. No, never mind. No Circ Michigan. No Circ Michigan. They deserve some likes. Everyone, if you're on here, you can totally leave right now and go like what they're doing. Because these guys straight up have been doing, posting their protests and stuff like that. And I feel like Bloodstained Men, they get a whole lot of, you know, exposure. But No Circ Michigan gets like nothing. And that's just music. That's going to probably get my thing, like, what's it called? It's probably going to get my thing copyright right. And so, but yeah, they have lots of video or lots of pictures up. This is their Grand Rapids Pride. Super awesome stuff. That's crazy. Only 10 people liked it. Maybe 11. But it's like 16.
You are on John Atkinson's page, right? On here.
Wait a second.
You went through it? No, you went through it though.
Yeah.
He's with Galdar, right?
He's a support person. He's like an advisory person, I think. Or I don't know, he could be a board member. I know he's on the board of something. He might be the advisory board, or he might be like doing something much bigger. I'm not really sure.
So shouldn't he have some Galdaf content on him?
No, because he also does a whole lot of other things. Yeah. But I'm gonna go ask, does No Circ of Michigan want to do a POTS interview for want to do a POTS interview to increase visibility of your protests. Does that sound right?
Yes. Yeah. Do you want to do an interview to increase the visibility of protests? Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Or you could also say, would you like to come on POTS? Talk about your protest. Talk about your efforts. It would promote you.
You're right. To do an interview, POTS interview.
Promote your intactivism efforts.
To promote your intactivism efforts, because I have a soft spot for No Circ Michigan. Like I said, I feel like they get kind of the shaft for no reason. Intactivism. Wow. See, I screwed that up. Intactivist efforts, for your intactivist efforts. Yep, that sounds right. Okay. Eventin. I don't know what that is. Whatever. Dude, everyone has reposted this Oregon Live from Eric Lopper. Like, he is taking off pretty big. But let me see.
Well, if it gets a lot of people support him and it sways votes, then great.
Absolutely. But let's go ahead and check some comments. I almost dropped my air duster, but
if he can raise a lot of public support,
Okay, so CLR has answered us. John is a board member, the treasurer of GAUDAF. That's what he's doing. So that answers that question. Yes. And then John Davidson says that essentially Christians aren't supposed to circumcise. He gave a bunch of Bible verses that support it. I'm aware of it. But, you know, Christians are not aware of it, which make sense.
That's weird, isn't it?
Yeah. Wild. Oh, this got some views. It's got like 86 views. Okay, nice. Oh, but he also put at Doubletree at Hilton. But let's see. What else kind of intactivist groups are there? There's plenty of them for sure. We'll do the Florida Intactivist, which is pretty much just Bloodstained Men, essentially. See, Bloodstained Men. Florida Intactivist. Oh no, I never knew. That's crazy because Jason had this too. Okay, that's why. Is this Jason? Nope, this is somebody else's. Okay. Just Jason again. Dude, I like the fact that Jason's getting bigger. That's good. Jason works hard with his AI stuff that he does. What is this? What? No, males and females do not have equal rights here in America in 2025. But like, why is this? Why would you post this? Why would you post this? Scott, make this make sense to me. Can you see
I'm
that?
trying to read it here. We're getting highlighted. So I can read it.
Oh, I can zoom in.
Yeah, zoom in. Okay, which part?
Okay.
Immediate, long-term chronic pain. Okay, where is this?
So look, so this is health consequences of FGC, which is female genital cutting. It says, oh, this is all the bad stuff, and then it says male circumcision. It says, oh, while it has potential risks, here are all the benefits. Why would you post this?
Oh yeah, see, it's kind of positive.
Yeah.
It's not positive for the movement, right?
Yeah, good job, Florida and activists crushing it out here.
Yeah,
I can like that.
They could have said these would be false beliefs because of things like that.
Yeah. Oh, yo, Truth Bomb. You know what? We need to go ahead and get Truth Bomb up in here. You know what? Give me a second.
I'd like it, the Truth Bomb guy. Can you message people here? You're on TikTok, right?
No, you can't message people. I mean, I'll just go to his YouTube and just talk to him about it. Only those who have been tortured will do it, whatever it takes to save others from torture. That doesn't even make sense. I don't. Okay.
Yeah, no, because a lot of intactivists are women. They want to put a stop to it.
Yeah, exactly. So if lots of intactivists are women, they've never been tortured. Like, I mean, that's just like a mirror neuron psychology thing. Actually, if it doesn't happen to you,
empathy?
You're more. Yeah, it's like empathy. That's why you have empathy. So if anything, yeah. So that's just not true at all. And when But you know what? Let's go to YouTube and let's go ahead and go to Truth Bomb, which I don't even know is gonna pop up on my YouTube. Sorry for whatever craziness pops up on my YouTube. Ignore it. There we go. Let's see. Where is Truth Bomb at? Where is he? Is he gone? Let's check my subscriptions. Let me see here. Grid. Man, has Truth Bomb not posted anything recently? This is like all Bloodstained Men shorts. That's crazy. I'm trying to find Truth Bomb. Where is he? I'm gonna put circumcision. See if that pops up. Nope. Oh, there he is. Truth Bomb. Yeah, so this is Truth Bomb. Pretty cool dude. He makes.
How are you gonna contact him?
I don't know. I mean, he ignores me, but it's fine. I mean, I'm used to it.
I left comments hoping he would contact us or find us on Facebook. Yeah, he hasn't reached out.
But he posts quite a bit. He posts 336 videos, which, I mean, granted, I know Potts posts a little bit more, and we're more on point with, the circumcision stuff, because sometimes he talks about different things. I'm curious. I bet you this has to do with circumcision. I want to hear it. Here we go.
Trigger warning.
Oh.
The United States government really does have some deranged nerve, thinking that they can expect all male citizens to fight in any war they see fit, when they could not even defend us from genital mutilation.
See, look at that. He did it. He pulled it off. He found a way to like make it about circumcision. See, I like that about him because it's almost clickbaity too. But like you click it and you're like, how is he going to relate to the circumcision? And he did it. So that's
Yeah,
super
but
awesome. That's
That's
super
all
awesome.
he talks about. It's
Yeah.
his whole channel.
During
I mean,
infancy.
that's all he's dedicated to.
The
I
United
think in this case is good.
Yeah, awesome.
Because he's
I
being
even commented. I even commented a while ago. I said I love how Truth Bomb be staying on point though. See, look at that. That's crazy. That's super crazy. Yeah, he is definitely staying on point, which I love.
if she tells, a lot of people will tell you that men thank their parents for getting them circumcised. But this is because infant circumcision is a form of child grooming.
Okay, awesome. Probably got my channel
You
banned
started
a little
out.
bit, but that's okay. Why can't I comment anymore? What the heck? I can't comment. I don't know why, but anyways, yes.
Well, try a different video.
I just wanted to make a quick shout out to President Trump. That was awesome to ban child genital surgeries. And this video also goes out to all of y'all deranged Americans that still cling to this idea that infant circumcision is not a genital surgery. I just wanted to make a quick shout out to President.
You know what's crazy is actually we had a conversation about that on the Discord. Is that Donald Trump has done some things to help intactivism, but a lot of intactivists don't care because he's Trump and they get really upset about it. And that's super interesting to me. That I don't know why it matters where it comes from. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't even care if it came from, like if it came from the Germans or the Finland, or even if like Israel forced us to not circumcise for whatever reason or stop the funding of it and somehow affected America and it's got us to stop, intactivists would be praising that. But you know, when Trump does it, it's like the worst thing ever, and people are like, I don't care. I don't know. It's so interesting to me.
Are you talking about when he stole the foreign aid to Africa?
Yeah, he stopped foreign aid to Africa and stuff like that. So,
Well,
yeah.
if he could somehow stop the spending in America, that'd be good too.
Well, hey, I
Save the
mean,
money.
it's
Hopefully
crazy.
save the
I
money.
mean, intactivist groups could be hitting that really hard. They could be like, hey, you know, during the whole Doge cuts, they could have been like beating down the door of Elon Musk and Donald Trump, being like, hey, like cut the funding, cut that funding, and just, you know, blasted them with emails. I wonder if anyone did that, because I don't know. I feel like that's just like a no-brainer. You want to save money? Stop cutting kids. Easy day. Stop reimbursing it. I don't know. But I guess we would rather throw parties, because that was the Skin in the Game Awards, and also have a what was the other party Intact Global threw? Like the launching of what party? It was like the launch of Intact Global Party or suing party or whatever it was. You know what I'm talking about, right?
It would Skin in the Game Awards. Oh, you're talking about
Well, yeah, and like
party.
Intact America and like Intact
Yeah,
Global, they both had like huge fundraising parties. But
Yeah,
whatever.
they had Alan Cummings there too.
Had who?
Alan Cummings as a guest.
Yeah. Which I'm still curious. I wonder if they like paid him to be there or whatever. But
Probably.
whatever.
This video is going out to any circumcised men sad that they do not have a date for Valentine's Day. Just remember, you had all the erogenous tissue removed from your genitals.
Oh, that's
the
happy.
best you were going to get was a ruined O anyway. This video.
That's so crazy. Wow. Wow. But anyways, guys, yeah, that's Truth Bomb. Definitely go ahead, check him out and stuff. Definitely like his stuff. I mean, super easy to just. I'm just killing the volume and liking it. Once again, this pushes this out a little bit to the algorithm. Well, yeah. Hey, what should we say in this comment section? Right here. Here, I'll turn the volume up. It's kind of hard to.
Ignorance. This is man-hating
You should talk about
misandry. Because when they say this,
Oh,
they
look,
are
how about-
implying
oh,
that
I would say-
men are born inherently.
What would you say?
Okay. Get your thoughts together, you know, because he seems to have good thoughts, but all in short lengths, you know, because those videos are under 1 minute. I mean, that's all he does is shorts.
Yeah, he does his shorts,
So
yeah.
if he could just, organize everything, put together, and then have a good explanation of the whole thing, like why, and you know, say, okay, yeah, the U.S. federal government thinks that that men are expendable, send them off to war, get them killed, and don't protect them when they're babies. All that stuff he says, you know, organize it, I guess, in a timeline. You know, I'd say that'd be the first part because you're born. Well, circumcision happens when you're born. So which one? I don't. Yeah, I don't know exactly what the exact order would be. And yeah, if he could come on to Pots and we could talk about those things, and he could probably come up with some new information real that he would get from talking to me in an interview.
Yeah.
That's a lot of comment. That's
Well,
okay. That's not so
I mean,
great for a
that's
comment.
yeah,
Okay,
that's
how
kind of a
about
long comment to put here. Yeah, I'm just
Yeah,
kind of
that's
looking for something brief.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll try again. We like your videos. We would like to hear your thoughts, kind of all put together in a video. And if you do an interview on Prevail Over the System, I think it would help stimulate you come up with new information.
Do an
And
interview on
it would be great because people who watch would have questions for you. You could answer them.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. Would that scare him? I don't know. I don't want to scare him. I'll just be like,
Wait.
like
You
your videos.
think he doesn't want to answer people's questions?
Oh yeah, I mean, if you're like, hey, Potts, I know you've been trying to not do interviews with other people, but we have a whole bunch of people who have questions for you. Like that'd be scarier. I'm just gonna.
No. At this moment, I don't know if anybody does. But after he did a video, or if word was out he was coming on, then people would come with questions for him. But tell him, no, don't be afraid. You should welcome that because it's your chance to show what you know, and it's also a chance to kind of come up with ideas with other activists, and you guys could come up with something to move the movement forward. You know, sometimes. I mean, unfortunately, I think most of the time, these interviews, even though they're interesting, they have good information, it's still just talk. I don't see any real action coming of it. That's not so helpful, right? That's not good.
Yeah,
it's not productive. That's not. It doesn't make progress.
Actually, speaking of action,
that's something I would ask you. Really, how would you get the people in the movement actually moving? You know, are we talking too much?
Why would Truth Bomb know that? Why would Truth Bomb know how to get the people moving in activism? I don't think Truth Bomb leads anybody. You know.
No, but why not ask just to hear what he knows?
I mean, I guess if that's what you want to ask him. I just feel like that's. I don't know. I feel like sometimes, people ask questions for like the wrong person. Like it's like asking a math teacher a history question. Like, why would you ask a math teacher a history question? That, you know what I mean? Like, oh well, they might know this history question. Like, sure, but why would you not go to a history person to ask a history question for? I don't know. That's just me. But anyways, we do have a comment though. It says Matt E. Campbell says, I just watched a guy who got circumcised as an adult because he thought it would make him look like a corn star. Wow, that's crazy. He just got he definitely got by the medical association. So yeah, that's
it's astounding that adults get fooled into this. It's
well, I mean, they do it to their babies. I mean, adults get fooled every day to their babies. That's the crazy thing. You know,
there's a lot of crazy scams people fall for. A lot of things people get tricked into.
Yeah. All right, going on to Eric Klopper. We talked about him a little bit already, but I will say though, Eric Klopper, you can love his initiative or not like his initiative. One thing I will say, this guy makes really good videos. Like we'll watch like 2 or 3 of them if you haven't seen them before. His shorts are really good. Like
Yeah.
here, we'll watch this one. Maybe. Wow, that's crazy. How'd that work out?
Why is it controversial? A man with no medical license mutilated children for 6 years. How? Because circumcision of baby boys is completely unregulated. Mohammed Alawazi performed at-home circumcisions on boys across the United Kingdom. No one stopped him because legally, you don't even need a license to cut a child's genitals. That's not oversight, that's neglect. Think circumcisions should only be performed on minors when they're absolutely medically necessary, like every other surgery on a minor? Say so below in the comments and follow Attorney Klopper for more important facts you need to know.
Yeah, so there's one here.
A rabbi is mad that YouTube banned a video of him circumcising a child. Why? Because YouTube is now recognizing that circumcision endangers children's health, and that threatens old power structures. Religious leaders are now protesting social media platforms for censoring their circumcision content. That should tell you something. We're hitting a nerve. People are waking up, and when centuries-old traditions are questioned, those in power panic. Think this video ban was justified? Do you think YouTube is right to restrict content of grown men mutilating infant children? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Follow Attorney Klopper for more information you need to know about.
Yeah, so actually what Maddie just said, he said Eric Klopper's shorts are great like them all. Yeah, absolutely. So Eric Klopper, when you listen to his stuff, like he does it perfectly with the music background, the tempo, like it's actually professional, like it's pretty professionally done. So even if Intact Global does flop, right, with the whole banning it in Oregon, at least his YouTube's picking up and his TikTok and stuff. But definitely, yeah, like and leave a comment. Just something generic, like cool.
Why do you think the music is important? What if he did not have music?
I guess if he didn't have music, it would kind of make it a little bit more boring, you know? Because I know a lot of my stuff doesn't have music on it half the time, but I think it just kind of helps. Yeah, it just kind of helps with the tempo and stuff. Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe we should start doing music on our shorts, perhaps.
A man with no medical license.
Okay, I'm just gonna like this. Let's see this one.
Belgium just drew a line. Ritual shouldn't overshadow safety. Why is it controversial to protect babies from harm? A recent case in Belgium involves a practice in which the rabbi suctions the circumcision wound from an infant. Belgium requires circumcisers to be medical professionals. That's not anti-Semitism, that's child safety. Think tradition should evolve with science. Share your Even YouTube knows that Belgium just did what the United... Even YouTube knows that Belgium just... A man with no medical license. Police took the knives that grown-ups were using to mutilate infants with. And that's what people are upset about? Shouldn't we care more about who's holding the knife and why? When Belgium authorities confiscated the knives, the outrage wasn't about the risk and the harm to babies. It was about religious rights. But freedom of religion doesn't include the freedom to harm and mutilate newborn children. Regulating circumcision is common sense, not persecution. Support sanity over harming children. Share your comments below and follow for more. Police took the knives that grown-ups were using to mutilate. Belgium is setting the... What happened in a New York City hospital, the infant who almost died from circumcision, wasn't a mistake, it was a warning. Why? Because routine circumcision is never risk-free.
You know, do you think I could get 15 videos liked and commented on in 1 minute?
If there's enough people watching us,
Well, no,
and
like, do you think I
if
could,
we
like,
got
do you think I could,
do it
like,
yourself?
yeah, in 15,
No, I
in
thinking
1
of
minute,
getting other people to do it too.
no, like, 1
Uh,
minute, do you think I could do it?
You know,
Like and comment.
what you would need is if you had comments already saved on a document and you just copy paste real fast.
Well, I mean, it's not difficult.
That's how
Like,
to
I
do
mean,
it fast.
I mean, yeah, but I could also, like, do this.
A fake doctor cut babies, and no one
Go
stopped
ahead.
him for years. Why? Because
You get it.
circumcision was so normalized. Even criminals can get away with it. In the UK, circumcision survives because babies can't speak up or...
That's gonna get me in trouble. Okay, I might not make it. But I can't hit the space bar, that's the
If
problem.
circumcision was healthy, evolution wouldn't have kept the foreskin. Why? Because nature keeps things that are useful, not harmful. The foreskin has evolved over millions of years and serves many functions: protection, lubrication. Still think circumcision is safe? Remember, circumcision isn't medicine. It's a myth that as a society we fail to question. From illegal practitioners in the UK, did you know that circumcision can make breastfeeding harder? Newborns who are circumcised often feel shock, pain, and deep distress, which impedes their ability to breastfeed with their mothers. Some studies have... When they told you circumcision was for hygiene, that's a lie. Every other body part is kept clean by washing it, not removing it. No one removes eyelids to prevent eye infections, and no one removes nails to prevent dirt. They call circumcision routine, but there's nothing routine about trauma. Why? Because trauma doesn't become harmless just by labeling it routine. Hospitals label circumcision as routine to make... If circumcision...
Are you keeping track of this? Did you keep track of it or no? Was that
Do
a
I?
minute? Was that a minute?
Oh no, I'm not timing it.
Oh wow, that's crazy. Okay, I think it took me more like 7 seconds. I couldn't hit enter, like I had to click it and yeah.
Why
so-
are you coming up with this? It's got to be under a minute.
I just
thing.
wanted to
Is
see
this
how
just
many I
for
could
your
do in
own
under a
person?
minute. I wanted to do like, you know, if I could do like 10 in a minute, I could be like,
Go.
look guys, it's so easy to do it. Like, you could literally like 10 videos and like it in like a minute and do 10. So like that would be 100 videos in 10 minutes. And if you liked, cause I mean, you gotta think every time you hit the like button, I want to say it pushes it out to about 100 more people roughly. And then if you comment, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure like is like another 100 people every time you do that. But yeah.
There's probably a video on YouTube that explains about that. You know, this algorithm. How many more people see it?
Well, it's like a secret too, because companies don't want to let you know that. Because
Okay,
you know.
YouTube won't tell you.
Yeah, but anyways, oh yeah, because I mean the whole point of this is just to go ahead and you know just like people's people's content. Which also, speaking of which, you know what? Guarantee you, if you go to like Potts's like Facebook, stuff like that. I've actually done this before, but if you go check and see who likes Potts's like circumcision bad posts, it's none of the main intactivists. None of the main intactivists are like liking each other's posts, which is crazy to me. They don't like and comment. They're not supporting. But
That's
here,
something to talk about. What is with this division?
yeah, I don't
Groups.
know. Like, because here we are. Like, I mean, I'm okay liking other people's stuff and commenting. And I mean, once again, I'm just doing this in front of you guys because I feel like I haven't talked to the fans in quite a long time, and I apologize. Sorry, guys. I haven't been doing a lot of interviews, which I will get started back on that. But, yeah, it's just really crazy to me that there's so many intactivist groups that they see me liking them. They see other people liking them. Like, I mean, same thing with Jason Lobos and Truth Bomb. I guarantee you that no mainstream intactivist is liking their stuff either, which is crazy. I mean, like, why are we not working as a team to go boost each other up through the algorithm? Like, I don't understand the, hey, guys.
The competition?
Well,
That's
not
what's wrong.
competition. It's not even competition. It's just like, the hypocrisy of them asking you, hey, go like my videos and go share it and blah, 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 blah. But it's like, well, do you share other Intactivist content? You know, like if you're an Intactivist group and you're making videos like, you know, on YouTube or Facebook, it should be standard for you to share other people's videos. Like not even share, but just liking and commenting. Because I don't share other people's stuff. For obvious reasons, because it's not mine really to share. But, you know, I'm just saying that I just think it's crazy that they don't like and comment, you know. But that's just me.
Yeah, it sure would be helpful if they did.
Yeah, because I mean, I even remember like showing up to Eric Klopper's live stream. I think I showed up to, I want to say like 75% of them. Yeah, so I was supporting him through that. And Maddie Campbell says liking and commenting definitely helps. It does help for sure. See, Maddie is out here helping everybody. I appreciate him. Like Matt shows up to the Intact Global live streams. I saw him there. He shows up here. And I definitely appreciate that. That's super awesome that he does that for sure. Because we're small. We're not like Eric Klopper. Eric Klopper has like 5,600 subscribers, and we're like 5 times smaller than he is. So definitely appreciate that for sure. But yeah, Scott, you were gonna say something?
No.
Oh, nothing. Okay, cool. Yeah, because I thought you were gonna talk about like the division and stuff with Intactivism.
Oh, no, is it that the other groups want to stay on top, want to be the most popular, so they don't help other ones?
I don't know if it's they want to stay on top. I just think that it's like a big club. It's a big club, and we're not in it type thing, which is kind of ironic.
It'd be an exclusive club.
Yeah. Well, George Carlton, he said that. He's like, it's a big club, and you're not in it.
It's Carlin.
My bad. Whatever.
He said it about the wealthy elites. People control the government. Really controls the government. The corporations. Forget the politicians. They are there to give you the illusion that you have a choice. You have no choice. You don't really vote for your leaders. You have owners. They own you.
Yeah. He passed away recently.
Yeah. I think a long time, a while ago. I think it was 2008. Yeah, he died around that time.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate he's dead. No, he's on our side. He did say, I was an infant by circumcision procedure to let you know very early in your life that your genitals are not yours.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, for sure.
He sure would have a lot to say about what's going on today. When you live on Earth, you get passed to the freak show, and when you live in America, you get a front row seat.
I'm trying to think. Is there any like small Intactivist group that like that you want to like help out?
Intact Ninja Warriors. Let's see.
Okay, Intact Ninja Warriors. Let's see.
Who was that? What's her name?
It's definitely a her.
Wendy.
There we go. Okay, let me.
Who I recently interviewed. That's her group.
Okay. A very long video, so we're definitely not going to watch all of them or even all of it. Sorry, guys. Got a little tired there. I literally saw how long these are, and I was like, oh, goodness. No. Too long. Let's see her most popular video. Okay, so she didn't post anything for a minute. Yeah, all this is like 5 years old. Did she happen to tell you that, like, hey, this is like super old stuff?
Yeah, she doesn't have any new recent content, unfortunately.
Yeah, but we could still like it.
Talk about how current it was.
Here, you know what? I got this just a thing. Oh, that's a great song. Love that song. But can't play it on YouTube because that's a copyright violation. So no.
What?
It's a copyright violation. That song, it's not mine. I don't own it.
But it's okay to be in the video, right?
No, it's somebody else's. You can't just play music that's from somebody else's video. That would be like if I just played, like, I don't know, Beyonce, and I just showed the music video. That would still be copyright.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, what happened to Intact Ninja Warriors posting videos? That's crazy though that Cockfight USA and Intact Ninja Warriors teamed up. How old is Cockfight?
Oh, I don't know. Man, you want to go to the cockpit?
Okay, let's see if the music stopped.
Well, I get on Netflix. My mom. Do you have access to Netflix? There's a film I just can't.
Don't you believe that you have the right to your own body?
There's a good film in there.
You don't?
That's Brett
Do you
back
know
there.
that women have foreskin too?
No, he just walked. I couldn't see his face.
Tell me what you know.
Because it might be where you can kind of see him. It could be anybody.
What is that booming noise? What in the world?
So the sensitivity of the microphone picking up air.
You don't have to cut your son's penis.
Okay,
Great
that's
news.
Brett. That's Brett right there.
Great news.
Yeah, that's Brett.
Yeah, that's Brett.
Your son will not thank you when he learns you cut the best part of his penis off. Oh, pretty good sell.
You don't have to cut your son's penis. Great news. You don't have to cut your son's penis. Great news. Next watch time. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up.
Okay, man, they didn't cut that or anything, but okay. Yes. What in the world? Oops, I noticed I made a spelling error, but I'm not gonna change it. That's Taurus Bigner, I think, right there. Oh, I don't know what Cockfight's been doing recently. I don't. Let me see. USA. They got 55 subscribers. Dear goodness. 2 years ago. Yeah, it's been 7 months ago. It's been a minute for them. That's like the last time they did anything, 7 months ago.
Oh wait, what's that?
What?
I forgot her name, but one of the women I interviewed in her house was a regret mom story. Was that her in the video?
I don't know, maybe. But Maddie has a question. Matt says Scott's interview with Dr. Carl was great. Does Dr. Carl have a channel? What's his channel?
I think he's got
I never got the link from him or you, so I didn't put it in the comment section, but he does have one.
Yeah, because he sent me, remember when he sent me a video from his TikTok, and he was like, just post it on yours, post it on the Pot's TikTok, and then I edited a little bit. The one where he's like, Dr. Carl here talking, where he's just talking, it's just him talking to the camera. So he does have his own channel, yeah. So we could look for it now.
Okay, well, you don't know the channel, though. Like, you don't have, like, a name.
I would just look with his name, Dr. Carl Augustin.
Okay, I can check.
That's my best guess, I'll just use his name.
There's no way.
You put DRD there.
Okay, well, how do you spell Dr. Carl Og?
I don't know that either. Just this video.
Hey, I think it's probably this
okay, there you go. It's coming up on there. Try that. You want me to spell out his name?
You know what? Actually, I think I know. He was with the Men's Coalition, the Men's Rights Coalition, wasn't he?
Yes.
Is that his group? What's his group? What's his group?
I don't know. Maybe try Men's Rights Coalition. I don't know if he has a group. I don't think he has his own activist. I think he's just helped. Got the solo activist thing.
Let's see. This one. This is his. I think, right?
Coalition. Oh yeah, he's got this one called like Sadal, another one called Saddam, but I don't remember what those acronyms stand for. But I remember that he talked about that in his first interview.
Yeah. Let me search. Let me search his videos. Dr. Carl. I thought you should put Carl. No,
Yeah,
nothing.
No. You want me to spell out his name?
No, I typed in Carl. Nothing popped up. But yeah, so Coalition for Men. This is Dr. Carl's. Like he helps with them. So, I want to see if there's anything that talks about circumcision being bad. Nothing that pops. Let me just type in circumcision. Circumcision. Steven Sabota, 7 years ago. Yeah, that's not good. I don't know. Seems like 7 years ago they made something about, yeah. But yeah, good question, Matt. I do not know about the channel Dr. Carl has, which is interesting. You would think we would know that, but I don't.
I guess we could just put that in the comments, ask his videos, and he might get to it.
Well, I thought we asked before, and he just never gave it to us. Scott, could you actually? Do you have like messages with him? Did he message you? Like what?
Yeah, we talk on Facebook.
Okay, yeah. Can you just like look real quick on like another device that's not what you're live on and find it real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, just like find it real fast, and then we'll tell Maddie what it is. Matt. Is it Maddie or is it Matt? Alright, where's it? I'll subscribe to this. I'm not gonna watch it, but I'll subscribe to it. Trying to see if anything else will get us to Dr. Carl. I know there's another activist group that's kind of been active on YouTube that's kind of like lesser known.
Okay,
the
so
only thing I can think of is Brahim.
hang on.
I don't know why I'm thinking of Brahim because I mean I know they do a lot. Oh,
Conservative case for antagonism was a TikTok video he sent me. I'm going to it, so I'm going to see if I can find
okay.
The channels.
All right.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, so
global community TikTok. Conservative case.
So we'll go back to this for sure, but like I'm gonna go and talk about Intact again real quick. So there's Intact Again podcast. They're pretty cool. It's like all about like restoration and stuff like that. I'm glad that POTS is competition. They do a whole bunch of interviews. And once again, it's pretty easy to just like this. And push
Open
it out.
Roads. You started that group, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. In 2020 during the pandemic.
I'm not gonna watch any of this. I'm just gonna like it.
It's the Dave Hot Chicken mascot right there.
That's a chicken mask. It is. Well, it's cocktail hour.
There's a restaurant.
Oh,
it's
really?
a restaurant called Dave's Hot Chicken. That's the mascot there, and they have the different levels. And they have one that's so spicy called the Reaper, the pepper. You know, it's the Carolina Reaper pepper. So they have chicken with that on there, and you have to sign a waiver to eat it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they have like a TLC tugger device or a tugger device on the chicken, as you see here, like the tugging device.
Oh, it's on his head there on the top.
Yeah, like they have a
Yeah.
bunch of that. Yeah, and this is actually Genital Autonomy Collective. I think that's what this was talking about right here.
I got
So I've actually
here, on-
seen a
on
little bit of
YouTube, I
this
found,
already. What, you found Dr. Carl's video on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay, well
Yeah.
just give me like 10 seconds to just go ahead and like this real quick.
Time, never knowing the pleasure of my foreskin.
Oh, this is the Darwin Institute. They interviewed the Darwin Institute. That's super cool. I actually wonder who it was. Tim. Hey, have you ever reached out to Tim to do an interview with?
No. No, I don't know who he is.
Tim
I-
from
can I see him?
Darwin. No, it's just Tim from the Darwin Institute. You can't see him. It's just in the comments. Yeah, they got him to do an interview. I'm definitely going to be watching this for sure.
All right, he's not in this video. Can't see
Family
him?
penis.
Okay, well,
My brother got
if
it
you can
too.
get him, yeah, man. I talk to him, sure.
This is literally him.
And
this is literally
I
Tim.
have hated
All
what
right,
was
cool.
done
I
to
don't-
me
I
since
don't know
then.
him, but I would, interview him if he wants to talk. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if Tim, I think it's Arkle, Tim Arkle, I believe. I think there's some, some people have some issues with Tim. I'm not gonna mention who has issues with him, but I'm definitely gonna like this, and I'm definitely gonna go back and watch this for sure. But what's the Dr. Carl one?
It's on YouTube. It's Lagomism channel. So LAGOMISM channel.
LOGOM.
LA. It's LLA. Yeah.
LLA.
No, man. Did you spell it LA?
Okay.
GO. MISM.
Oh, LAGO. Okay. LAGO. What else?
MISM. MISM.
That?
No. You let him out. Right after the G, put it. Okay, right after, yeah, MISM. Yeah.
That?
Channel. Yeah.
That is ridiculous. This one?
Yeah. Well,
that's him.
It's
Oh,
him,
wow.
see?
That's okay. Wow. That's crazy. You know the phonetic alphabet. You didn't even use it. That's crazy. Yeah, so this is Dr. Carl's channel. There we go. He found it. Yeah.
You
so
could
that's
ask me to.
Super awesome. Super awesome. Well, yeah, but I mean, I default to phonetic alphabet. But anyways, I'm definitely gonna go and like his stuff real quick. Let me see here. Oh, definitely this here.
Hello, Dr. Carl here, and today I wanted to talk to you about the conservative case for intact.
Yeah, this is the exact same video we got.
That's the one that I edited a little bit and then printed into you.
Dude, Daniel Rode saw this video before us. That's crazy. That's an awesome video. Thank you for letting us share this on our TikTok. Boom. There you go. This was 3 years ago. Did you know this was 3 years old? Hold up.
The one he said?
Yeah, this was 3 years ago. Wait a second. Let me go back. Let's see how... All of this is old. This is all 2 years old. Yeah, so he hasn't been making any new content recently. Interesting, interesting. And this isn't all just about circumcision or anything. This is more like men's rights type stuff.
Well, yeah, he's with that men's rights coalition.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, because I don't think there's any other circumcision stuff on here. Nope, he only gave us his only circumcision video. Yeah. But there you go, Matthew. This is the Lagomism channel. That is Dr. Carl's YouTube. So yes. I'm glad I found that channel though. Subscribe to it. There's another channel. You know what? Joyt O Corpse. Everyone makes fun of me because I can't pronounce that. And I also don't know what they're saying, but that's okay. You can still like their stuff. I promise you. It's easy. Videos. Oh dear Lord, I don't think I can show that. 2 months ago. Already liked it. Already.
Cette vidéo a été écrite.
Okay, never mind. I stopped liking things like literally a month ago in like preparations of making this video to show people how easy it is to go like everything. It's really not that difficult. Like I said, I try to like as much as I can. If anybody has like a channel that they want me to like, I can definitely go ahead and do that now if it's like activist related. Scott, do you have any? What? I
guess we could like them all. Let's say, did you like Carl's there?
I mean, I liked his stuff that has to do with activism related stuff. Like, do you have any?
I would just like his channel, like help him, right? So you like his channel, just do that.
I subscribed to his channel already. Yep. But I'm trying to think. Is there other? I mean, we could do Intact America, but I know I have.
Yeah, that's Ukraine.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Who else? Yeah, right. I thought
into words,
but they don't have any new content. Yeah.
You're right. Your whole baby, a bug flew on me. There we go. This only has 15 subscribers. Craziness.
Really?
Yeah, it's just one. That's 7 years ago. They have another one. And I'm actually subscribed to it. Wow, Potts pops up when it talks about your whole baby. That's crazy. Let me see what this one is.
All right, so here, we're going to run
The Enchanted Life. I've never seen The Enchanted Life. Nope. Okay. Wait, let's see this.
Get it? All right. Get it? All right, so here, we're going to rub it right in.
How come it's red?
I'll show you in a sec, Steve.
Oh, we've seen this. Actually, I don't know. Should I like that? I think that's kind of just like circumcision. Like, I don't know. It's kind of like, it's kind of neutral. It's not even like pro-intactivist, to be honest.
Well, I mean, if people know it's made from the foreskins, maybe people will be like, ew, disgusting, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's worth it. No, I'm not going to like it. I'm trying to think if there's... No, Cirque, Michigan, they don't have a YouTube, I don't think. I'll be surprised if they did. Nope. Oh, well, they did get this interview 2 years ago. That's good. Not a whole lot of views, but I'll like it.
I'm sold. I'm. You know what? I'm restoring back.
It's
gonna happen.
Yeah, the Zen Dad method.
Well, who else? Bonobo. How about that one?
Bonobo. That's James Lowen. James Lowen definitely does not need our help. And here we go. Bonobo 3D.
Well, okay.
And he also doesn't even talk about circumcision anymore for real. Okay, so James Lowen. Oh, okay. Well, this was 5 years ago. 5 years ago. Let me see. Videos. Latest. This is creating kinder beings.
I'm trying here. Okay.
This is gender ideology. Bloodstained Man protects children. I guarantee you I probably liked it already. Oh, I didn't. Holy crap.
I'm David Atkinson. I'm here to spread foreskin awareness and prevent violence against children. I've been doing these events with...
Okay. But yeah, but most part though, like, okay, so 1 out of 6... Because you have kinder beings, gender ideology, bloodstained men, trans kids, suicide excuse, 1 million march for children, and government goons. So James Lowen does not put a lot of things. I'll check Brendan Murata's out though, because you know Brendan Murata is a big supporter of this channel. He helps us out a lot. Love the dude. He was like, I think he got us kind of big back in the day when he did an interview with us. PEPFAR, isn't that like circumcision related? PEPFAR, I'm pretty sure it is. Let me see. Yeah, this is all kind of old. But yeah, this isn't circumcision related stuff. Any other
All right.
groups?
Well, I was thinking someone I'm trying here. Ron Lau. He's got the Tucker channel, right?
Yeah, I got TLC Tugger. Definitely liked his stuff quite a bit. I'm pretty sure I actually liked it on. Oh shoot! Foreskin Diaries fly. Okay, let's go. Love it. If it's music, I'm gonna.
So we got another song. This one's about a man who's heading home.
He's gonna have this is gonna sing. So, great work.
What about other foreskin restoring devices? There are other companies too.
Oh well, no, I'm subscribed to Stealth Retainer, TLC Tugger. I'm subscribed to Manhood. What?
Mantier. Okay, Manhood. Yeah,
Manhood. Yeah. I don't think Mantier has one. Cause yeah. But yeah. This was a month ago. I'm pretty sure I liked that. Yep, already liked it. Already commented it.
Hi, I'm Ron Lau, the founder of TLC Tugger. I sure wish I could be with you at IML.
So yeah. So anyways, though, it is actually coming up on 2 hours. I'm pretty sure we hit everything. We hit TikTok. We hit. Did we actually? You know what? Before we even end this, we're gonna end this with Megan Ramey because Megan Ramey's cool, and she has interviewed with Potts before, so we're gonna go ahead and
does she have a channel?
Megan Ramey? Oh yeah,
I mean,
Megan Ramey does a lot.
I mean, do you just want to search the people who's interviewed with us and see if they do have a channel?
Well, no, that would just take too. I'm just gonna do this real quick, just because Megan Ramey definitely talks about circumcision being bad all the time, and I'm just gonna like a bunch of stuff because I have been not liking a lot of people's stuff just so it can show people how quick it is to like people's stuff.
After researching, I learned that the extra skin.
Right, it's not just to show people; it's also to help.
Well, yeah, it's to help people, like, and also to show how easy it is to like and push us through the algorithm.
You want the Lord's chicken, I guess that's the price you pay.
Okay.
I spent $48
Oh,
last night at the Chick-fil-A.
When I got my baby boys done, the nurse called it a sharpened pencil.
I unequivocally refuse to grant the premise.
Can't a doctor refuse to do it and state religious reasons? Or
oh, what is this?
Today I would like to talk about circumcisions. There is a lot of misinformation that I have parents and families coming to me with, and so I wanted to clear some things up about newborn circumcision and answer any questions you guys might have. Put them in the comments. The first most important thing to know is that there is no specific reason that you have to circumcise a boy or not. It is strictly a personal choice. There are certain conditions statistically that are less common in circumcised boys. Most prominently is urinary tract infections in spadius, which is a malformation of circumcisions both in the Jewish community and my medical practice for 20 years. It is standard.
Okay, yeah. So, anyways, guys, check out Megan Ramey though on the Anti-Circum Talk. That's kind of cool name, but yeah, and also check out Potts's YouTube or TikTok. We do have a Potts's TikTok. This is us right here. Definitely appreciate you guys following. We actually got 650 followers on TikTok. That's super cool. We don't even push it that much, honestly, and we get quite a few views.
Also,
so that's awesome.
A day Intact Nigeria. A day Solomon.
Does he have? Let's see. Intact Nigeria. Here we go. He's not on here. What is it? Day Solomon?
Yeah.
Oh, let me try that one. A Day Solomon.
Uber gets.
I'm curious. No, I mean, a day also puts a lot of random stuff up. Like, that's because I know I have them on Facebook. So, like, if you go on Facebook and you go to a day Solomon, 2 seconds, a day Solomon. There you go. So, like, a day does obviously circumcision bad stuff, which is cool, but he also, I guess he's been staying more and more on point recently. Let's see. We're not safe here, poor country. Yeah, see, like this here, kind of random. This is good stuff here. It's 2 minutes long though, so I'm not gonna play it. I'll like it though. This is a random
very dirty
environment. Okay. I don't know. Give me a second.
Perception about yeast infections. I know many people, they don't know these things. One, only sexually active people get yeast infection. That is false.
Okay, this is about women's health. That's not really intactivism stuff too much. Evidence, ethics, circumcision. Yep. This is Jason's. Actually, it's not Jason's. I keep thinking it was Jason's, but it's not. But yeah, I don't think Intact Nigeria actually has like an actual Facebook for themselves, though.
All right.
Yeah. Yes. Nope. Okay, that's Intactivist kind of related. It's kind of weird because he does like random things, but he also has things for Intactivists. Like, you know what I mean? Like you have, because POTS, we do things for Intactivists, and then there's people that go out and do it for like, you know, parents or like, you know, helping people. You know what I mean? Like make the decision that circumcision's bad and stuff like that. A day kind of does both of that stuff. So
he helps the activists and he helps the parents.
yeah, but it's kind of like, it's, I don't know. I think you should probably like separate the two low key, but yeah. I don't know what this means. Max Bell being a freedom fighter. I don't know what that means, but
Max Bell, that was the guy I did contact on Facebook to ask for an interview. Didn't get one.
Oh, really? You tried to get him to do an interview? He didn't? Okay.
Yeah, he did talk to me a little bit.
Okay.
Wouldn't agree with him.
Yeah. Like, I mean, this doesn't even make... It says, I just heard there's a secret place in this village I'm staying where cultural circumcision is done. Why? Like, I don't... That's so vague. But whatever. I like that. But yeah, but that's Intact Nigeria. Well, kind of. That's a day Adola Solomon, which is practically Intact Nigeria. I still don't think he has like an actual like Facebook page called Intact Nigeria. I mean, unless you know about it. But yes.
No, I thought it'd be worth looking for. I don't know if he fits it or not. Looks like it does.
Yeah, I don't think he does.
I wonder if he had a YouTube.
Oh, he does not. He has a TikTok.
No.
He does not have a YouTube. I don't know what his TikTok is called though. But I'm trying to think. Yeah, so that's really all the intactivist groups that we're gonna end up hitting up. Because I'm not trying to. If I go start liking and doing other intactivist groups, I'm gonna go into like a rabbit hole. Because I'm thinking about doing intactions, but I don't want to go into that rabbit hole of what I think what they're doing with their posts. I'll say that much. I don't know. Maybe that'll be like a video special down the line. But anyways, guys, I'm about to wrap this up. But before I go, I would like to thank you guys about the e-commerce program with the 6x matching. It has been such a huge success. We are actually going to be getting a bonus because we did so good. We definitely, people came out and definitely helped quite a bit, which is awesome. So I definitely appreciate you guys for that. Also, guys, don't forget to join our Discord if you haven't already. And that's all what I have to say. Scott, do you have anything?
Yeah, did you want to visit Intaction or Anthony Lasquadro's profiles here?
Literally just said I was not doing that. No, literally said I was not.
No, okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, okay. I mean, sure. Okay. No.
Nope, nothing. Okay, awesome. And before I go, I'm going to read some comments real quick. We have one that I see. It says Matthew Campbell saying, thanks for all your helps, Pots. I appreciate it. And thank you for watching and sticking through this entire live stream. That's super awesome. All right. Well, guys, I'm going to go. So I'll go ahead and catch y'all later. All right, guys. Oh, wait. Screwed up. Bye.